Scruffy Audio Network.
Okay, guys, welcome to Literally Headlines. I'm here for another episode with two of some new friends of mine, actually. Well, one new friend and then an old friend of mine.
What was that face?
You know, it's just been a long time.
I thought it was like an old friend, a good friend, but with that look.
Just it threw me off guard a little bit, so yeah, you had to do a double take.
So do you want to introduce yourselves?
Certainly, yeah. I'm Sid Warren. I don't think I've ever been on the show before. I'm from Knoxville, as I assume both of you are.
Yes.
I'm Ethan Turbyfield. I've been on the show once before on a phone call.
Yes.
Ooh.
Highlight
Best
of my
phone
life.
call.
Yeah. I'm actually from Maryville, Tennessee. Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I know.
Wow.
Right next to the mountains.
That's so beautiful.
It's a great view.
I can see the mountains right from my house.
Can you?
Very good. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, we do live near the Smokies, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so do you guys have any fun facts you'd like to share about yourself? Let the viewers get to know you.
Oh,
listeners?
Something I learned just a couple of days ago that I thought was absolutely fascinating was, time zones. They exist.
Mm-hmm. Really?
China is one of the larger countries in the world, and I just learned a couple of days ago that they actually only have one time zone for the entire country.
Isn't it like a big country?
It's comparable to the amount of miles squared, whatever, for the United States. It's comparable to the United States, but they have one time zone, and it's been that way for centuries.
How many time zones do we have?
I don't... Like
3?
4, I think?
4,
yeah.
It may be 5. No, because of Hawaii. Because of Hawaii,
Oh,
it may
yeah.
be 5.
Oh,
Hawaii.
in Alaska.
I had a friend recently that was like, I wish I wasn't American. I wish it was something like fun. I wish I was Hawaiian. I was like, honey.
One time I told someone, I was like, are you Polynesian? And he was like, do I look like a sauce? And I was like, I meant like, the race.
This is the same thing as like referring to Africa as a country when it's in fact several dozen, a few dozen. It's really weird because what's really weird about it is it's based off of Beijing time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So it's, relative, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, the sun goes down. That's normal. And the same for when it rises up in the morning, 6, 7, 8 a.m., whatever. But over in the West, it gets really weird because the sun, it's not, synced with whatever's going on in Beijing. But then, bordering countries like Pakistan and Kazakhstan and stuff like that, they, once you cross over to the border, you jump like as much as like 3 or 4 hours, I think. And it's really weird when you're traveling between those two borders. I don't know. It's for political reasons.
Yeah.
But it's
Ethan was like, oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I know that he does not understand anything.
No,
He's like, oh, yeah, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a convoluted mess.
Ethan, do you have a fun fact to share?
Not as good as that one. But a fun fact about me is that I do have rosy cheeks, and there's like one little white spot on my face that forms a heart.
What was that?
Oh, wow.
The simulation is glitching.
Oh, man.
But it's to the point where like DJ, he calls me Rosie.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone asks if I have rosacea, and I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm like, rosacea's bumps, so I don't have bumps, so I don't think I have rosacea.
That's really interesting. That's so fascinating.
You said the fun facts. I thought that was pretty fun.
It's so fun. It's so fun. Sid, you also have a band. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. We actually recorded an EP not too long ago. We've been off and on active for like 3 or 4 years now, and have been just playing shows. We recorded once before a few years ago, but we were all a bit younger then, and just decided to put a few things on tape, or digital files. We don't use analog equipment anymore. Yeah. But
what's the band's name?
Red Zephyr. I don't.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a fun name.
Yeah,
that's like a cool name. Like you'd be like, I listen to Red Zephyr, and someone would be like,
that's like
you're cool. You're
like a
cool.
Hook.
Yeah,
that like really pulls you in.
It follows like the typical adjective noun to band name thing too, I guess. But I don't even remember where the name came from. No. Actually, we were in my basement at my parents' house when we were in high school, and saw. I don't know. Someone had recently learned the word Zephyr and saw a box of red goblets or something. Oh, just red Zephyr. It just came out.
Wait, what is Zephyr? Wait, what is Zephyr?
Zephyr, I believe, is a wind from the east or something like that.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Deep.
That's about.
That's like
Deep name.
Dang, yeah.
So, is there any player like? Can we listen to you? Where can we find you guys at?
Yeah, we are on just about any social media platform that you can name off the top of your head. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Spotify, and Bandcamp. If you guys look at music on Bandcamp.
Yes,
you can
promote.
Get that plug.
And digital distribution platforms and Amazon. We have stuff for sale.
Nice. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah,
Drop those apps.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, it's weird hybrid rock.
All right,
as best as I can tell.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the first article. Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
I'm so excited. So this one I thought was really funny when I read it. This is from NPR actually. So MIT had done this like study about how when people like get together to want to be like different and to like be like rebellious against like the norms of society, they start like acting the same and looking the same. And they did this study about like hipsters and stuff and how they all kind of look the same.
Oh.
And then they used this picture of this one guy for it. And so somebody writes in, he's like, I'm going to sue you for using my picture without my consent. And then so MIT's like, oh crap, did we accidentally like use somebody's face without like having consent for them? So they they contacted Getty Images and they contacted the model and everything, and it was not the guy that was in the picture. And so the guy was like, I stand corrected. I guess we all do look the same. And it's like this like hipster guy with like plaid shirt, beard, and then a beanie. And he's like, all of his friends and family texted him and they were like, that your photo's being used for this like study, because they all thought that was him, but it actually wasn't.
So he genuinely thought like it was him.
He thought it was himself. He's like, oh, that really looks like me. The shock.
I mean, like that just proves our point.
Yeah, the hipsters do look alike.
They do. I mean, like when you think of a hipster, it's like flannel, glasses, possibly a beard.
And I mean, that kind of reminded me of when I was, in high school, and there were, a group of, goth / alty kids, and it kind of did almost the same thing. I'm not going to conform to the dress.
Oppressive patriarchal
society that we have. I was thinking about that. Who's like that now? Anybody that listens to Billie Eilish, you can tell if they listen to Billie Eilish just by looking at them. Yeah, because they definitely shop at the thrift store, like 100%.
They also like whoever listened to Billie Eilish, like they try to copy the singers they listen to.
Yeah. And
recently, I had to judge auditions for the next singers coming into our choral program, and you can tell who's listened to Billie Eilish.
Who's listened to Billie Eilish and who hasn't.
They're like, teardrop. There's like,
I'm shook. And no offense to any Billie Eilish fans, I love Billie Eilish.
I do too. But you can just tell who you are.
Yeah,
and that's not a bad thing.
We know. We don't even have to talk to you, but we know.
We know.
I know.
I know your secret.
I can tell. All right. So, do you have an article for us?
I do. This one comes from South Africa. I don't know what the village's name is, but it's okay.
What article is where'd you get it from? What news source?
We know.
Is that called like pronounce that?
Reuters?
Yeah, I guess.
Reuters. World News. It's painting sow Picasso hogs the limelight at South African farm. And so it's basically about this pig. I don't know if they say her name. They don't. But basically, they've had this pig for a while. And, they try to play with it. Like, they gave it soccer balls, basketballs. And,
didn't work.
It did not work.
Not sportsy.
And then they, saw these, paintbrushes were just lying around the barn. Because I just painted the barn, apparently. And she really took to them. She really did. And,
this sounds like a Hallmark movie.
I know.
Sounds like the beginning of a Hallmark.
But she really took to them. And her art is apparently so good that, she's, collaborating with this Swiss watch company, and now a watch face has her art on it.
Wow.
I know.
A pig?
Wow. Yes, and they're describing her art, and they're like, Picasso is definitely an abstract expressionist. You can exactly define what she's painting, but I can tell you that her style slightly changes depending on her mood, like any great artist.
Ooh.
Like that they think that the pig has like some like grand picture when she's painting of like where she's like the struggle, the mental struggle that I've had to go through. I will paint it.
It's representative of this point in my life where I was doing this. And no, I'd love to actually see some of it for myself. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
We will definitely look at some later.
it has like a little.
I mean, it just looks like
and this is like brush
Ethan could
strokes.
paint this, I bet.
with my toes.
With your toes, and it would look really good. It's like a Hallmark, rags to riches story.
But see, like a Swiss watch company wouldn't be like vying to put like my art on its like watch faces.
Like they're not wanting my art.
They're not.
You need to be more like a pig, maybe.
You could just write it off as like 20th century postmodern. It's postmodern, ironic, detached. Yeah, I don't know. You could say something like that about it.
But I am glad she is thriving. Like she's
Her business is
yeah,
thriving.
her business is thriving. She's making her coins. You know?
What other animals do you think would have like weird like artistic skills or like maybe even like
Dolphins,
like music skills? Yeah, dolphins definitely have like some skill that we don't know about.
I love dolphins.
I bet they're like computer sciences or something.
Apparently, like they're smarter than humans.
Yeah, I've heard that.
What little I do know about them, they do have some sort of language that is spoken between them. It's obviously not complex like human language, but they do name each other. I believe they do name each other. With certain sounds and stuff like that. I
love that.
And they pufferfish, they have like a toxin inside of them that's lethal to most sea animals that mess with them, but not to dolphins. It just gets them high. So dolphins will go around and pass around pufferfish to get high. That's a really weird thing about dolphins that you can look up. It's pretty. There's videos of them doing it. It's intense.
That's so funny. I bet octopi could paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 8 at a time?
Yeah, just like
of the same one. Yeah. Or they could play like the drums.
They could.
They could start a band.
It's like its own
the dolphin
band.
could sing. Wait, what if your dolphin name was like it's his father.
It's the Hannah Montana theme.
Yeah, have you ever seen those that video on Instagram? It's like no one Hannah Montana transition noises, and I think it's the funniest thing. I don't know why.
Wow.
yeah. I think it's the funniest thing. I don't know why.
I think we're just sounding like Isabel Hannah at this point.
Yeah, Isabel Hannah. If you're listening, you probably aren't. But this is what you sound like on a daily basis, so I hope you know how obnoxious this is.
Yeah.
Hey, guy, yeah. All right, that's a good one. That was good. I liked that one.
Liked it a
That's
lot.
like a happy one.
It is a happy one.
My next one is like, it's not like really uplifting, but it's kind of sad, but also like kind of interesting.
Well, if it's sad, then it's not uplifting.
Well, if it's sad, then no, it can't be uplifting. Okay, so this is also from NPR. And so there's Filipino like authorities at this airport in the Philippines. They had found this like bag that was just left behind and like unsupervised, and so of course they were like some sketchy business. So they unzipped the bag, and inside was just 1,500 exotic turtles, and they were like wrapped up in duct tape in the bag.
No.
Yeah. But apparently this is like some problem that people are always trying to like sneak exotic animals out of the Philippines. And they've been having like a big problem with it. And I guess the guy no one knows why he just left his bag if he like got it that far. But I guess like the crimes for it is like up to like 2 years in prison and then like a 200,000 peso fine. So it's like, I mean, it's a pretty big deal.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense.
I mean, they are trying to steal some turtles.
Yeah, they stole but it's like, it's crazy. They like stole like 1,500 turtles.
Wait, how big was the bag?
It was like just a normal sized bag, and like in the side of the picture of it, when they like open it up, it's like stuffed. This turtle's like stuffed in shoes and like underneath like clothes and everything. It's like really awful.
That is awful.
Because they have like duct tape like the legs and like everything like.
Do they care if they're living when they get to their destination?
I don't know. Like, what are you gonna do with 1,500 turtles? Are you gonna sell them? I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Although one time I stole turtles from Florida. I don't know. How much are they?
I couldn't say.
I could not tell you.
Aren't turtles illegal in Tennessee?
Yeah, they are.
Really?
I know so many people who have turtles.
Yeah, because like we'll go down to Florida and then you buy them and then you sneak them back up. am I gonna get arrested?
Wait,
yeah.
so you are this man?
So
Basically.
actually, this is me. No, I would never do that. That's like abusive, though.
Yeah.
Me keeping like 2 little turtles in like a little container. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
another thing about like turtles, I guess the ones that I had, they were like water turtles, and they also get like as big as their container gets. I don't know if that's true, but that's what everyone was saying. And they were like in like a fairly large container, so they got really big. And sometimes I would like let them out, and then they would just like run around, and I would like make them race each other. And then I got rid of them.
Oh, why?
But because like their cage was hard to clean, and they're like smelly after a while.
Oh.
And I just didn't want them anymore. You know, you move on, but they're cute.
My mom really liked turtles.
Yeah,
She had a lot of turtles in her childhood.
I like
Apparently.
turtles.
I think everybody loves. I think everybody loves turtles, though.
Yeah.
Turtles are probably
Yes,
they're
yes,
probably
everybody does love turtles.
out of all the reptiles, they're probably my
Facts.
favorite animal.
Yeah, because they're just cool looking. You remember that part in The Office where Kevin steps on the turtle shell,
No.
and then he's like, I fixed it, and then the turtle had been like dead the entire time, and he kept trying to like remake the shell.
No.
Have you not
Kevin.
seen it?
No.
Haven't seen The Office?
I mean, I don't remember that part.
Ooh,
Oh, you're just not as dedicated.
Kevin's
I'm not like a
poor dude.
Sorry, fake fan.
A fake fan exposed.
You got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess if you could like smuggle something out of a country, what would it be? But not like, I don't know,
Wait.
not anything like super illegal.
Illegal.
Don't be like, oh, all the drugs. No, don't do
Doesn't
that.
Mexico have like not cocaine. No, like
I would smuggle all the cocaine.
like Coca-Cola that has like real sugar in it.
I don't know. Does it?
I think that'd be cool. I mean, like it's not like illegal, but like that would be pretty cool to have.
But like, what does it mean by real sugar?
Like ours is like
Like sugar
artificial
cane?
sweeteners.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
pure sugar
Pure
cane.
sugar. That'd be good. I've chewed on sugar cane before. It's so good.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
I kinda wanna do that.
I went to Jamaica once on a mission trip, and they would like just break it off, and they're like, "Oh, do you want some?" And it was like delicious. So it's just like sugar, like sugary water, I guess.
It's just like sugary water.
And I would just like chew on it, and then I would spit it out like it was nothing, like sunflower
Like it was
seeds.
nothing.
I was doing the hard work, and I was just chewing on my sugar cane stock.
What else would I smoke out of the country?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
I
you have
didn't-
any ideas?
I'm still trying to think of what country I'd even like
Even go to?
to do that.
Yeah, maybe maybe I'll take some biscuits from I don't know Britain, like but biscuits like cookies.
Oh,
Or some Marmite from the UK.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
so I would take some Marmite.
Or
What?
can it be animals?
I guess, but not. Yeah.
But like in safe conditions.
Yes, we're not about to abuse.
I would take an animal from Australia.
What?
why? No, just kidding.
No, I know why.
A kangaroo.
A kangaroo. I could see
Have
you.
my
I
own
could see you having
kangaroo
a
Jack.
But I've heard that they're kind of mean.
No, I'd
That like if you are like near them, like I guess the wild ones are mean.
yeah, that is a problem.
That would pose as a problem.
I would have to look more into that subject.
Yeah.
But at the moment,
Start a kangaroo
Kangaroos.
sanctuary in Knoxville.
yes, they used to have like
I
that
could totally
zoo
see you.
That,
I
like, you
could
could
see
drive
you.
around.
Yes. We had
closed
a
it
zoo,
down.
the Circle G. Did you ever go?
Oh, I don't think I've gone before.
Yeah, it's closed down, but you could like drive around in your car and then like throw food at the animals, and they would
Yeah.
come into your
And they
window.
had emu.
Yeah, one time
emu.
a donkey sneezed on my dad once. It was
this true?
literally disgusting. Yeah, it was not fun. No, it was also. I mean, sometimes it was scary because like they had those big bowls and their tongue
Yeah.
would like stick out and it would like roll out and
Yeah.
like touch your hand and you're like ah.
My mom was scared of like the emu because I told her
The
like
emu
they-
were mean.
yeah, because like they could like strip a carcass apparently,
Yeah.
and so I told her that, and she got really
Yeah.
scared. She said they look like Jurassic Park, like I guess
Heck
the
yeah.
park.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, emus are ferocious.
yeah. All right. So we're gonna move into a more serious topic, but also I don't know. This is some interesting news that honestly pissed me off so
Yeah.
much when I heard about it.
Yeah,
The whole I don't know if you guys have heard about the whole Lori Loughlin scandal,
Mhm.
but basically what happened is that Lori Loughlin, who if you don't know who she is, she's an actress. She was Aunt Becky on Full House.
Oh,
I know Aunt Becky. She
I love her.
has been caught in this huge college admissions scandal. She apparently bribed college admissions like $500,000 to say that her daughter was on the rowing team and that she was there to play on the rowing team. but she actually was not on the rowing team, was not a student athlete at all.
Not even at school.
And like it's like there's fraud, bribery, all these different charges, and there's like 50 other like wealthy people that are also going down for this. It's this huge thing, like it's like a huge scandal.
$500,000. That's a lot of money.
That's so much money. Yeah. How can you be that stupid?
I mean, like, like how could you be that mediocre to where, I mean.
And it's just, it makes me so angry. And everyone's like, oh, maybe her daughter didn't know about it. Like, who knows if her daughter knew about it? But her daughter posted those videos on YouTube.
Yeah, she's a vlogger.
Yeah, she's a vlogger, but she posted a video and she was like, I'm not really going to go to school much. She's like, I'm just here to party. And that was the video. And everyone was like, excuse me, you're in like some prestigious school.
Yeah, she was like.
She's at USC, which is like a super like difficult to get into school.
Yeah. Wow. She was like, I'm here for the experience. Like, you know, like game days, partying. And then she paused and she was like, I don't really care about school, as you guys know.
Yeah. It was like super obnoxious. But this is like, I don't know, it's a huge big deal. Like if celebrities like think they're allowed to like get away with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, I know that like I'm working so hard in school right now so that I can get into a good college. And it's like, it just seems super unfair that someone can get in just because they have money, even if they don't, like, they shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
You know? Any thoughts?
Money money can do that to people sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to figure out exactly how that like worked.
I didn't think that happened anymore.
Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, right people you can do that with. But she's out. She got arrested, and then she's gotten out on like $1 million bond.
Yeah.
I mean, that's expensive.
I mean, they already had half of it to get their daughter into college.
Yeah, they already used half of it to get their daughter into college. So, I mean,
I guess.
And wasn't it also who was it? Like Felicity Huffman, who's also been charged.
Yeah.
Do we know exactly why she wanted to get her in college? Was it just so she could get a degree?
Her daughter's like made a job out of just being a college student. Like she does the whole YouTube vlog thing, and her whole like premises is that she's in college. And it's like, oh, boys, parties, football games. And like she like makes videos about this stuff, and like people are going to watch it, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting, the whole YouTube career.
Yeah.
You can talk about that a little bit. I mean, I don't know. It's super weird that people can get paid like a lot of money for like having YouTube channels
like
nowadays.
Sponsorships and everything.
Yeah,
and
people
like,
get paid a lot.
Yeah. But speaking of those sponsorships, Sephora, who was like partnered with Olivia Jade, recently ended their partnership because of this whole scandal coming out.
Yeah.
And then additionally, Hallmark cut its ties with Lori Loughlin, who like, and she's like a regular like.
Yeah.
So that's like a pretty big deal.
I know. And I mean, I loved Lori Loughlin on like Full House. Like she was great, and you like, and she's so like, I mean, she's so pretty and everything. You just like want to like her. And so this, I don't know. This was like such like a
stab at your childhood.
I feel like it was super just like so surprising when I heard about it. Like I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I also never expected like this to be going on in America today. I feel like that's super. I feel like that would be more like something that would happen in the past. But I think it's interesting that stuff like this still goes on. And I mean, like why?
Yeah, and it's weird because like the playing field is already like scaled up to them because like they have money to like pay for like college.
Yeah. And
anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like how bad do you have to be?
How bad are you in school that like your parents have to
bribe
go to get arrested?
Yeah.
For you to go? I saw someone tweet that they were like, "How stupid do you have to be to get your parents arrested?" I was like, "Oh, they're not playing games." But yeah,
but that's the choice they made for their daughter.
People tweeting, they're like, "So I guess this is why I didn't get into USC." I was like, "Oh, that's rough."
I mean, and those are valid concerns.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure someone like that might have been more deserving to get in, did not get in because Olivia Jade got in because her mom bribed.
They're probably pretty selective.
Honestly. Yeah, I think I remember I've done like research on that school because I was looking into it for myself.
But like this has been going on for a while in like different ways, like. People would donate a library, and like that's
you
kind of
donate
like
money. I think some people they're saying like administrators are like, we can let your daughter in if you donate money to the school.
Yeah,
stuff like that, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, it kind of makes me feel icky, especially with Lori Loughlin because I really did like her.
Me too. I actually really liked her. And it made me so. I was upset. I was like, because now I hate you. I hate you for this. It makes me so mad.
Like I can't like you after this.
No. This huge scandal.
Yeah. I didn't think she'd be part of it, like this big of a scandal.
No, I think it's
pretty
actually
big.
it's like people are calling it like this national scandal.
Yeah,
I think she deserves to be. I mean, yeah, she's got paid. She's got off on a bond, but
yeah,
she deserves to go to jail.
A
for
big
that.
one.
I know.
literally.
Yes. I mean, any other thoughts on this? If you have anything else to say.
I mean, it just makes you feel like icky. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, like one because I
I
love
do
Lori
feel like
Loughlin, and
because
also,
college is I don't know, college is such a big deal in society
Yeah.
today. Maybe like I don't know, maybe people put too much emphasis on it. I feel like you can do good in life without going to college. I mean, I'm gonna go to college. Like, don't worry, mom.
I think the decision of going to college, a lot of it kind of just boils down to your values, which are kind of really hard to decipher, especially at the age of 16, 17, 18,
Yeah.
19. But I don't know. If you have some kind of rough idea of what kind of field you're trying to get into, weighing out whether or not college will help with that will kind of determine whether you need to or not. Because I don't know. I've heard plenty of people who get into college and kind of decide they're more interested in some kind of trade work and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It just really depends. It just really depends. There's lots of ways you can.
Yeah. What I also find like weird is like Lori Loughlin kind of made her daughter go to college. Like she had all these brand deals before she went to college.
Her daughter probably could have done fine without going to college.
Yeah,
She probably
like,
could have,
That's why I questioned like her motivations to.
Yeah.
I think
pull
her
that off.
motivations was like her brand became her being a college student.
Yeah.
Like that became who she was.
like it added on to
Yeah.
like all the partnerships.
She got
partnership.
the partnerships.
all those partnerships that she already had.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, but I guess
Yeah.
so. Don't when you're going to college, don't bribe the administration to get in.
And if you do, just do it the old-fashioned way and just buy a library.
Yeah, just do that.
Keep that low key.
Just keep it low key. Don't make it a big thing, I guess. Don't make it into a national scandal.
Ain't no big thing.
I would not suggest that.
So we're actually condoning the activity of bribing the administration.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. The FBI listening on my phone. I'm sorry. I get a text from the FBI. They're
NSA.
like, what do you think you're doing?
You're in custody. $1 million bond.
You are arrested.
You are.
The future of being arrested is they just text
You're
you.
arrested.
You have been arrested. You get an email.
You look around.
You're like, oh, where are they? The simulation is glitching. That noise plays again.
You're suddenly in jail.
Where? Okay, speaking of going to jail, this next article that I have is about a Pennsylvania man, and he was apparently not in the Christmas spirit, but I don't think any of us would be in the Christmas spirit in March, because I think you're kind of done with that.
I am. I'm joking. No.
I'm joking, I'm sorry. Yeah, but apparently, so this man, he was driving in a car with one of his friends, I guess, and his friends was singing Christmas carols, and he got very upset about it, so he assaulted him. He began choking him while the guy was driving, and the guy lost consciousness. So he's been arrested for assault because he was tired of Christmas music.
Your delivery of that story was he got frustrated.
He got a little upset.
Got a
He
little
wasn't-
mad.
He did not want to hear "Baby It's Cold Outside" anymore.
Oh man.
I would be like if
Honestly, though,
I would be dead.
if you're singing Christmas music now, please stop.
Sometimes I don't know, sometimes songs just get stuck in your head and you can't help it.
Sometimes
and
I need
sometimes
my
those
Mariah.
songs. Sometimes you do need your Mariah.
Skinny Legend.
Skinny.
Regardless of the time of the year, I don't ever really go out of my way to hear Christmas music because someone else will play it. I'll hear it.
I like Christmas music.
Yeah.
When it's December, I will get down to some Christmas music. And sometimes, it's November and I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to celebrate. And I make a whole playlist of Christmas music, like Pentatonic's album. The full thing. I have some Michael Bublé, and it's lit. But I'm tired of it past December 26th. I'm like, I'm done.
But are you tired enough of it to assault someone? What kind of bear loves the rain?
I don't know.
A drizzly bear.
I hate that one. I've seen bears before, in nature. Have you guys ever seen them?
Yes.
But
I don't
when
think
you're
I have.
hiking
I
and then
often
a bear
the Great
runs
Smoky
by you.
Mountains.
I often the Great Smoky Mountains. You often?
I do often. I often visit. I often eat.
I often love the Great Smoky Mountains. I love them.
Wait, speaking of that, why do people set their children on bears to take pictures?
Do they do that?
Yeah.
That is not okay.
You'd be surprised how many times it happens.
That's like such a bad idea. That's people, asking for something bad to happen.
Yeah, people. Like,
they're gonna end up on this podcast, like calling it.
So this is some local news, you guys. Someone got mauled by a bear because they sat their child on it.
Honestly, though, I could see you being like, you would want to take a picture. You're like,
me,
let me
no.
just sit on the bear. Like for the Insta, would you?
No, I'm not that active on Instagram.
Not okay. You used to be though.
Stop. Okay. Don't even bring that up.
Ethan has an Instagram account and he used to post these really funny old videos that I like to watch, but they took them down. They were goofy.
All except one.
It was like, when you used to make cringy videos when you were really young and then post them.
You thought you were it. Like,
yeah, I used to make videos, but I never posted them. I used to make videos because I used to try to do like all those like special effects. So I remember I have this one video of myself like on the top of my bunk bed, like jumping down and like just falling on the ground. And I don't even know like the purpose, like what I was going to use with that. But it's like the funniest thing because I'm just like, I crawl up and then I just jump down and you hear this big like thump. And it doesn't make any sense.
I have a video of me and my little sister and her friend Sarah Grace lip syncing to Alvin and the Chipmunks, like Chipwrecked, like I'm a survivor.
Chipwrecked.
And so like we get up in like our loft beds and like I like for some reason I like spin the fan around and it hits her in the head.
Ooh, that's not it.
I didn't post that one, but that one's a fun one.
That does sound fun. I think we've strayed from the topic of Christmas carols.
I do love a good
right.
Christmas carol, though.
I do. Feliz Navidad. That's one of my favorites.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Oh, we also were talking about bears. Oh, yeah. Because I saw a bear once. This is like the scariest story of my entire life. I was, we were into a cabin in the mountains, obviously. And I was sitting on the porch outside just listening to music by myself. And this bear just like is like walking down the path and like she just walks right up like onto the steps like right in front of me. And I'm just like sitting there like, all right. Make peace, like it's time. It's my time. I'm going. Like I was like, okay, like God has answered. Like it's time to go. My family was all like in the house. I think they were in the hot tub, and I was like alone time because I didn't want to be around them anymore. I feel like it was like second day. I was tired of them.
On the second day,
it was on the second day, and I was ready for a break. So I was about there by myself, but they like walked like right up to me, and then like just walked away. And my heart was pounding. And then I like called my mom. I was like, Mom, there was a bear. And she got so mad at me. She goes, Audrey, why didn't you tell me there was a bear? Why weren't you like, hey, there's a bear? Like, why didn't you come get me? I'm so mad at you. She was pissed at me. And she like brought it up the rest of the trip. And I was like, Mom, I wasn't about to get myself killed.
Yeah.
And she always was like, I don't know why.
Screaming.
Yeah. She's always like, I don't know why I never see any bears. I was like, Mom, it's because you're the loudest person always. You're literally screaming every time you speak.
But
I'm sorry, Mom, I love you.
But apparently it's like a big problem in the Smokies now because like bears have become like desensitized towards humans.
Towards humans?
Yeah, because like people feed them now and like they explicitly tell you not to. But like they have to like put bears down now, like when they're like desensitized.
Really? Oh yeah, because they'll start attacking.
Yeah, like if you don't got food.
But that's, I feel like that's humans' faults.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess that brings a whole argument. Like, I guess.
That's really sad.
That's a complicated argument, I guess, about whose life matters more. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to start into that. That's controversial. That's walking into some
ethical semantics.
That's not a good idea. We're gonna back away. Do you have an article that you like to discuss?
On the topic of animals,
I love talking about animals. This podcast is a lot about
and
animals.
especially the animal.
Animals do
topic.
so goofy. Animals do goofy things sometimes, and I love it.
Like Picasso.
But Picasso.
This animal is also a farm animal. They have a special place in my heart. Cows.
Yes.
My grandmother lived next to a cow farm. I love cows. But this one really struck a chord with me. So Tinder for cows matches livestock in the mood for love. So this is in Petersfield, England, and a Tinder-inspired app is helping farmers match up potential partners for their cattle. And so it's like a Tinder-like app, but it's like for cattle. For cattle. Because like, it's called Tutter.
Oh my god.
So it's a mixture between Tinder and Udder. And it lets farmers like swipe right on the cattle if they like the look of them. So I don't know if these are like the cattle for like being eaten or like
reproduction. Or
yeah,
something.
like I don't know like the type of cattle they're breeding,
Mm-hmm.
but
well, I bet you could notate that in the the bio, looking for a trade or something like that.
Oh,
I bet
that's actually really interesting.
That's a disgusting
Oh,
name.
it launched just in time for Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
So it's being used to match up cows.
Yeah, it is.
So wait, do the cows use it, or do the farmers use it? I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I actually thought the cows might
If
use
you're
it.
over the age of 18 and have access to a smartphone
Then yes.
with parents' permission,
parents.
You know what we're gonna get? Like recent new, like after all this happens, we're gonna get people that are like, I want cows that are like all natural, that they're not infected with this technology. How dare you? I will not eat this meat. And it has to be like no technology on the.
no technological cows.
There'll have to be another
cows.
disclaimer on the
disclaimer.
organic stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give the cows the technology; they might advance.
What if they did?
Oh my god! And then we became the cows, and we had to eat grass.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Oh my gosh,
Just
it's
eat-
like
I just eat
Rise
grass.
of the Planet of the Apes, but it's like
With the
Rise of Planet
cows.
of the cattle.
Rise of the moo.
Oh man.
What if they like have zoos for humans and they're called moos?
Oh my god! I'm so scared.
Whoa.
I think did we just read the
This has
future?
turned
The FBI
really
is coming.
dark.
The FBI knows. They're like making up. They're like, come get us.
I think this podcast should be called Reasons the FBI Should Arrest Us.
Because now we've tapped into the cow take over the world conspiracy that no one else had any clue about.
No one's supposed to know about it.
Yeah, but we sorry, we shed some light. Sorry, we shall
found
no
out.
longer remain. in
Conspiracy theory
ignorance.
number one.
The more you know. Dun, dun, dun.
No, we get to stop doing that.
Ooh, whoa.
Okay, we're gonna go into another article.
Okay.
Okay, that was a really good transition, though.
Thank you.
I think we should do it more often. So this is gonna be our final article, and
Oh.
I thought we would end with like a really fun one. So this town and
Ready.
mayor has recently sworn in a goat as their mayor.
Heck yeah.
I saw that one.
Yes,
yeah.
his name's Lincoln, and he's a 3-year-old goat. He got 13 votes. So
How many people are in the town?
it's
20.
a small town. It's a small
20.
town.
Is that the
It said that
majority?
he like pooped on the floor too, because he like couldn't wait
King.
to go to the
He
bathroom.
made
I was
his
like,
mark.
King. It's interesting. This town doesn't have a mayor. They have like a town manager that like sets everything up, I guess, and like runs the town.
So like the mayor's like a figurehead.
The mayor's a goat. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think he goes to like parades and he'll go to all like the town events and everything, and it's like
Symbol
super
of hope.
sweet. And like also this is kind of interesting too. Like everyone gets to vote for him, even like the kids. So like
Aw.
they teach the kids about democracy and everything.
That's
and they
actually a
take
really cool
donations
way.
for like animal rescue stuff. It's like super cute, and then you can put in money to like run your own animal
Yeah.
for it. They like had like a boxer run.
So is it only between animals?
yeah, it's just animals.
Oh, okay.
No, the
That'd
goat
be
one.
so sad
like a
if,
person,
like-
if you lost to a goat.
Yeah, if you're like, I can make the town better because of my beliefs and all this stuff, and then the goat's like, "Meh," and it's like, you're right.
Inspirational. People start crying, and, like crowd in the streets. They're like,
You're
"Oh my
right.
gosh, he's so brave. He's so strong. in His
He's
beliefs.
so well spoken.
He's a representation of the innocence we all once had.
He represents all of America. I love him." Okay.
Not only me, but my family.
I think it's cool, and it's like teaching kids about democracy. It's super fun.
it's a really cool way, like that they're getting.
yeah, and
caught.
I mean it's a small town, so it's not like they have like a tons of things always going on. You know?
What else are they gonna
yeah,
do?
they're running animals. They're running animals for the mayor. Like, come on, there's probably not that much happening there.
Wasn't there a
But I think
cat
it's
mayor in
interesting.
Alaska at some point?
I
Not
don't know.
like
Oh,
not like
that
of Alaska, but like in Alaska.
That I have no clue about.
The FBI keep coming for us.
They know we're like putting the goat in charge. They're coming. I don't know. Okay, so my question is, what animal? We talk about animals all the time. What animal do you think would be able to like run the government?
Dolphin.
We already talked about dolphin. Like,
But they're so smart.
they're so smart. I know, but like, is there any other animals?
I mean, some of the most intelligent non-human animals
They
I
don't
know
have to be
of.
intelligent.
Well,
It's the
well,
goat.
it's just any. Oh, I don't know, a tiger.
It's a tiger.
It could not be an ape because I feel like we'd get into like the Rise of the Planet of the Apes situation.
Yeah.
And we're already in like
take
the
over.
cattle situation, so I don't
Yeah,
think
the cows are already taking over and then the ape, so like we need someone not as smart.
we're outnumbered.
Subservient.
Yeah.
Dogs are such good boys.
Dogs are such good boys, yes. It cannot be like a cat, because cats are too... I have a cat, so I can
They're
say
too
this.
apathetic.
They're really... Yeah, and they're moody. And everything's on their terms.
Well, but I think they're like withdrawn enough to like see both sides of everything.
Yeah, okay. There's one argument.
Whoa.
They could be like... Yeah, they would be able to like make calm and rational decisions. Like dogs probably would be like...
The happy decision.
Yeah, they would probably make like impulsive decisions though.
Yeah.
And it would probably not be good. They'd
Cats
be like,
are like well grounded, I
let's
believe.
bomb the world. Yeah.
Despite me
How
being
about
allergic to them.
How about a sloth?
I was
Oh my gosh.
Sloths are really chill.
Yeah.
They just be.
A koala. I heard koalas have chlamydia.
What?
Yeah.
Koalas have chlamydia?
Yeah.
Just innately.
I feel like they get it and then they like give it to each other. And then like humans can get it if they like touch them.
Then why does everyone like post pictures on Instagram of them holding
They
koalas?
probably shouldn't. Maybe they're clean. I don't know. I just heard about that. Maybe that could be false too. Or I could be like making this up.
I'm scared of koalas now. They should not
Like,
be in
never
office.
mind. I don't want a koala. Maybe like a bird. I don't know. They're just
Cockatoo. A peacock.
a peacock. It'd be so pretty.
My uncle used to have peacocks.
That's really cool.
Yeah, but my mom said that they're mean. Like they'd chase her.
Oh, so then no, never mind. I guess peacocks cannot be president.
I mean, politicians like.
What about like maybe a guinea pig, or like a rabbit, like a rabbit, like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What about a
Wait.
duck?
You know what my mom used to always say to me? She would say, "Audrey, you need to eat your carrots," and I would say, "Why?" And she's like, "They're good for your eyes. Have you ever seen a rabbit wearing glasses?" And then I always was like, "Oh yeah, it's true." And then like recently I was like, "Oh, that's a joke. Rabbits don't wear glasses." And for a while I was like, "Yeah, it's right. They're good for your eyes."
Apparently, rabbits don't really eat carrots as like their main thing. Like, apparently,
Could you
like
stop
it
being
go-
a liar? I know
No,
they do.
apparently,
do you see
like-
them wearing glasses? They eat carrots.
No, apparently, like Looney Tunes accidentally popularized that, but like it was like
the Bugs Bunny.
yeah, it was like a reference to some other movie
Oh,
of like him having a carrot or something like that, or
Mhm.
maybe it was supposed to be like
like a
like a
cigar.
cigar. Yeah,
Probably like a cigar.
yeah.
Because it's like,
What's that? Doc?
what's that? Yeah. So I mean, this has been a very
Enlightened.
inspiring, knowledgeable conversation that we've had. I think it's been really good. Thank
It
you guys
has
for
been.
coming on.
Thank
not a
you.
It
problem.
was
Thank
so
you for having me.
exciting. What hint? Do you want to do some more hint Montana? Hint. Oh yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
That's like the sad one. They go to the sad scene.
yeah. She said,
There's some with like the
"Ooh,
Bee Gees and they're
wow."
like, yeah.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
What if we do?
No, we're not going to get copyrighted. The government's already coming for us. Okay, Oh, Jane said I can call her. I'm gonna call her right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna FaceTime audio call her.
Okay.
Let's see if she even answers. Your hair. Hello.
Don't come upstairs.
Oh, did we catch you at a bad time?
Yeah.
What?
Did I catch you at a bad time, sis?
No, I just cannot FaceTime right now.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to get your attention.
Oh, hey. Hey, guys, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, so I'm here with my friend Sid, and then you know Ethan.
Hey,
Wait, Ethan.
Turby Phil.
It's not ringing a bell.
No, I don't know her.
I've never met her.
Hi, Sid. Nice to meet you. I'm Jaden.
Nice to meet you, Jaden.
The greeting she gives to you. Jaden is one of our close friends. She does theater with us. We love Jaden. Jaden, can we
Wait.
ask you what? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just continue.
What was that? Can we ask you a couple questions?
Okay.
So, I know that you're interested. You're looking into colleges and stuff right now. Did
Oh,
you hear?
yes.
Did you hear about the whole Lori Loughlin scandal?
I don't know, like, in detail, but I heard about, like, a little bit about
Yeah.
it
So
vaguely.
she's bribed a college to let her daughter get in.
Wig.
Wig. I know. Any thoughts on that you'd like to share? Any like
I mean-
inspirational things to say?
inspirational, not really, but I just don't like. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
If you want to go to that college and they don't accept you, there's so many other colleges.
There are so many other colleges. Even in like California, you could find another college to go to.
Yeah, and like I'm wondering, like, did she have to bribe and pay tuition? Because if so, that's not worth it. Like that is just not worth it.
But I mean, she paid $500,000 to like of the bribe, and then she paid $1 million to like on bond to get out of prison.
Like just for the bribe.
Heck.
Yeah, so this girl's like spent a lot of money on her daughter to go to college.
Oh,
how can you be that
so
dumb?
unnecessary.
How can you be that
so
stupid? You can't get into college.
Yeah,
For real.
For real.
Okay, this is a really important question too. Okay, so a goat was sworn in as mayor of a town?
No way.
Yes, way. It actually
You're
happened.
kidding.
Real life. And I was wondering what animal you think would be best to run a town. I know you hate animals because you're a psychopath, but
Okay. I don't hate animals. I just, first of all, I don't want them
my dog
running
once, so
cow. I have never.
Oh my
kicked
gosh, you mentioned this in the last episode too.
No, I've never kicked Jesse.
Okay.
An animal running my town. Are you kidding? I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure dolphins are like the smartest.
We already said dolphins.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Great minds think
Wavelength.
alike.
We're on
Can
the
you
same wavelength.
can you give us something more original?
Fine. Let me think. Audrey.
Maybe something that like is similar to like what you look like maybe a cockroach or a
Oh,
rat.
perfect. No, absolutely. Thank you. No, if I had to choose another one, I'd say. You're kidding. Animals are so not smart.
You see, you have no creativity when it comes to animals.
And also no empathy when it comes to animals. You're saying animals are not smart. Well, some of them have more mental capacity.
Please name an animal that has more mental capacity.
Honestly,
dolphins,
chimpanzees. Any animal is smarter than Lori Loughlin.
Well,
any animal is smarter than Jalen Branson.
Depends on what kind of mental capacity you're talking about too. Yeah. Like some animals have way better short-term memory than we do. Some animals, I don't know, have
the goat that became mayor pooped on the floor too.
That's pretty awesome.
Like who decided that was a good idea?
He made his mark, Jaden.
Yeah,
it's probably Lori Loughlin.
We're just gonna drag her this entire episode. Yeah, probably. Okay, Jaden. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for letting me call you.
Absolutely no problem.
And next time I won't talk to animals about you because obviously you have.
Oh, thank God.
You are insane.
Animal issues.
You have issues. You need to work on.
Me, they have been about animals, and I'm kind of not here for it.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Not Jaden. Kennis said we can call her.
Okay. Academy if you want.
Okay.
Just go for it.
Hey, Kennis.
Hello.
Hey,
Kennis.
What's
up? Hi.
Hi, you're on the podcast.
Oh, wow.
Are you on a speakerphone?
Yes.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, we cannot hear you very well.
It's okay.
Hello.
That's
so much better.
Your beautiful voice.
Okay.
You can hear it.
Okay, so we have some questions for you.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Okay.
It's all gonna be okay.
So, wow, sorry. Tinder for cows thoughts. So, okay, there's a new app called Tudder, which is a Tinder for cows to match up cattle that needed to be bred, based on what the farmer wants in its little calves. And so I was wondering, what other animals could this app apply to? And what are the circumstances?
Is it a real app?
Yeah, it's called Tudder. It's a mixture between
I'm downloading it.
Tinder
Nice.
and Udder.
You guys.
I don't know, dogs?
Oh, yeah,
because you
purebred
breed
dogs?
Yeah.
If you wanted, a Labradoodle, you could get whatever goes into that, you know?
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Selective.
It's there's so many cute, breeds that are, mixed, you know? I don't know. This is a weird question.
I think it's normal.
I mean, Tinder for cows, that's not even weird.
Yeah, I don't know why you think that's weird.
What is the basis of their podcast?
It's just another selective breeding option, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have another question for you.
Okay.
I don't know she's on speakerphone. Oh.
I'm not on speaker anymore.
Okay. I have another question for you. So there was a man that smuggled a bunch of turtles. He tried to smuggle a bunch of turtles into the country from the Philippines. And I was wondering if you could, like, smuggle something out of another country, what would it be? And don't say anything too illegal.
Oh. I don't know, something that would sell well.
Oh, yeah? Like a candy. That you can't
Yeah,
have in
probably
America?
some type of, like, candy or, like, drink that, I don't know. Oh, Mexican Coke. Not
Kennis, I said the exact same thing.
Yeah, because it's, like, really good, but I'm pretty sure you can only get it in Mexico.
That's crazy.
No, it has like real cane sugar, I think.
Yeah, it has real cane sugar. It's
Kennis,
so good.
we are really on the same
Honestly,
wavelength.
you guys are on your
Wow.
minds. Your minds. Okay. Kennis, thank you so much for being on the
You're
podcast.
Thank
so
you for your
welcome.
time.
Thank you so much.
Oh wait, also
You're
do your
so
best
welcome.
impression of a Hannah Montana like like transition, like the singing. Audrey will give an example.
Oh.
Like Isabel singing when it's like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you do
Wait,
one?
are you giving me a sample, Ethan?
That was Audrey.
Yeah. Can you do
Oh,
one?
that was my sample?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like, ooh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh, like, I don't know. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
You can do one. Just do the syllable.
Ooh, oh.
That was so beautiful.
There you
The
go.
flavor
Thank you
in
so
that.
much.
Oh my gosh,
There
the
you go.
vibrato. Thank you, Kennis.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Okay, Kennis.
All right, bye.